Welcome to Informed Tourist. This is Curtis, your traveling guru. What if I told you that some of the world's most beautiful places are also the deadliest? Imagine a sunlit beach, but just blocks away, danger lurks. Why do people seek adventure in places where survival is a daily struggle? The answer reveals something deep about our thirst for the authentic and real. Today we're diving into the world's most dangerous cities, exploring the risks and the reasons tourists still go. Stay with me to the end for a psychological secret about danger tourism that might change how you see your own travel desires. Let's begin our descent into these formidable cities. Caracas. 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 A city of contradictions, where breathtaking beauty and daily struggle exist side by side. Here, the morning sun paints the city in gold, but shadows linger in every corner. For years it's been one of the world's murder capitals. Hyperinflation, poverty, and violent crime are daily realities. The struggle for basic necessities is visible everywhere. People wait in endless lines for food, gas, and medicine, their faces marked by fatigue and resilience. Express kidnappings and armed robberies are common, and the police offer little reassurance. Security is a constant concern, with barbed wire and private guards a part of the city's landscape. Even the most ordinary errands can feel like calculated risks. Navigating Caracas means knowing which areas to avoid and always being on guard. Locals move with purpose, eyes alert, aware that a wrong turn can change everything. Survival here is an art, learned over years of adaptation. But beneath the danger, Caracas is stunning, cradled by Mount Avila, with panoramic views from the Teleférico cable car. The city's natural beauty is undeniable, offering moments of awe that contrast sharply with its reputation. The city's cultural heart still beats with art, music, and a fascinating mix of colonial and modern architecture. Museums, galleries, and impromptu street performances remind visitors that creativity thrives, even in adversity. So, why visit? For some, it's the allure of the forbidden, a badge of honor to have survived Caracas. There's a thrill in exploring a place that few dare to see, a sense of adventure that draws the bold and the curious. Others come for deeper reasons: family ties, journalism, aid work, or academic research. For them, Caracas is more than a destination. It's a connection to people, stories, and causes that matter. These travelers seek the city's hidden gems: Bolívar's birthplace, thriving art scenes, and moments of normalcy in cafes and parks. They discover a side of Caracas that rarely makes headlines: laughter in a plaza, the aroma of fresh coffee, the pride of a local artist. They hire trusted local guides, avoid flashy displays of wealth, and blend in as a survival strategy. Discretion is essential, and every decision is weighed with care: what to wear, where to walk, when to speak. The draw is authenticity. Here, you're not a pampered tourist, but an observer in a complex human drama. Every interaction is real, every moment charged with meaning, and the city's pulse is felt in every encounter. The experience is intense. One moment you're admiring art, the next you're calculating your safest route home. There's little room for complacency, and the city demands your full attention. This constant tension is an adrenaline rush, engaging all your senses, including your instinct for survival. The city keeps you on edge, but also alive to every detail, every sound, every fleeting smile. For those who dare, the key is absolute discretion and local expertise. Never go alone, trust your guide, stay in secure areas, and avoid traveling at night. Preparation and vigilance are your best allies. Visiting Caracas isn't a vacation, it's an expedition that demands seriousness. It's a journey into the heart of a city that is as captivating as it is challenging, a place where beauty and danger are never far apart, and every day is a test of courage and curiosity. San Pedro Sula, a city where the pulse of Honduras beats loudest, and where every street tells a story of survival and ambition. Once the world's murder capital, its name became synonymous with danger, making headlines across the globe for its staggering homicide rates. San Pedro Sula is shaped by drug trafficking, gang warfare, and poverty. These forces have carved deep scars into the city's neighborhoods, leaving entire communities struggling to find hope amid hardship. Its strategic location, just inland from the Caribbean coast, makes it both an economic hub and a battleground for cartels vying for control of lucrative smuggling routes. Gangs like MS-13 and Barrio 18 control neighborhoods, enforcing their own brutal rules and shaping daily life for thousands. Extorting locals and fighting turf wars in the open, they create an atmosphere of constant tension and fear. Daily life is a negotiation of invisible, gang-controlled borders. Residents learn to read the signs: graffiti, colors, even the way people walk, knowing a wrong turn can have dire consequences. The city is a study in contrasts. Modern malls and hotels exist alongside chaos just blocks away. Prosperity and peril are neighbors here, separated by little more than a street or a wall. Most tourists pass through quickly, using the city as a gateway to Honduras's natural wonders, Copan's Mayan ruins, or the Caribbean islands. For many, San Pedro Sula is just a stopover, a place to be cautious and move on. A few intrepid travelers explore the city's vibrant central market, drawn by the colors, sounds and flavors that hint at a different side of San Pedro Sula. They seek to understand the reality behind the headlines, engaging with locals to hear stories of resilience, family, and hope. They find warmth and resilience among locals, but the risks are real. Robberies, extortion, and sudden violence are part of the city's daily rhythm. Every interaction is tinged with tension. Situational awareness is crucial. Even the most seasoned travelers keep their guard up, knowing that vigilance can mean the difference between safety and danger. Stories of travelers being followed or robbed serve as stark warnings. The city's reputation is built on real experiences, not just rumors. The city's dual nature, life and danger side by side, is both fascinating and terrifying. It's a place where hope and hardship coexist, and where every visitor must weigh curiosity against caution. For anyone visiting, the top safety tip: arrange trusted transport before arrival and avoid wandering unfamiliar streets. Move quickly from arrival points to secure accommodations, choosing hotels with strong security and good reputations, and never linger in high-risk zones. In San Pedro Sula, caution isn't just wise, it's essential for survival. Cape Town, a city that dazzles the senses and captures the imagination. From the moment you arrive, the landscape feels almost unreal, an intoxicating blend of natural wonder and urban energy. With Table Mountain towering above, the turquoise waters of the Atlantic, and world-class vineyards stretching across rolling hills, Cape Town is a dream destination for travelers from every corner of the globe. The city's beauty is legendary, drawing millions who come seeking adventure, relaxation, and a taste of South Africa's vibrant culture. But just beyond the postcard-perfect scenes, the reality shifts. The Cape Flats, sprawling townships on the city's edge, are marked by deep poverty and some of the world's highest rates of gang violence. Here, daily life is shaped by struggle and survival, far removed from the luxury of the city center. The city's beauty and danger are inseparable. Gated mansions and luxury apartments stand just blocks from neighborhoods where violence is a constant threat. Sometimes that violence spills over, touching even the most affluent areas and reminding everyone that no one is truly immune. Tourists, often unfamiliar with the risks, are prime targets for opportunistic crime. Carjackings, muggings, and home invasions can happen in an instant. Even the most careful traveler can be caught off guard. A single moment's inattention, a bag left unattended, a wrong turn down an unfamiliar street can turn a dream trip into a nightmare. The emotional impact lingers long after the incident is over. Even simple pleasures like hiking or dining out require vigilance. Muggers target lone hikers on scenic trails, and walking at night, even in popular areas, carries real risk. Locals and visitors alike learn to scan their surroundings, always alert. Yet despite these dangers, Cape Town's allure is undeniable. Where else can you watch penguins waddle along a sunlit beach, sip award-winning wines in a centuries-old vineyard, or take a ferry to Robben Island, where history echoes with stories of struggle and hope? Some tourists seek out township tours, hoping for a deeper understanding of the city's complex reality. But these experiences must be approached with care, only with reputable local guides who respect the dignity and privacy of residents. The risks are real and ever-changing. Gang territories shift, and a wrong turn can put even the most well-intentioned visitor in harm's way. Navigating these invisible boundaries requires local knowledge and constant awareness. Ethically conducted tours, however, can benefit communities, supporting local artists, musicians, and entrepreneurs. They offer powerful insights into resilience, creativity, and the human spirit that thrives even in adversity. The psychological challenge for visitors is real, navigating privilege and danger, and confronting uncomfortable truths about inequality and injustice. Cape Town forces you to reflect, to question, and to grow. Cape Town isn't just a vacation spot, it's a destination that challenges and changes you, leaving a mark long after you've left its shores. If you visit, remember, stay aware everywhere, check local safety reports, keep valuables hidden, use trusted transport, and never let the city's breathtaking beauty lull you into complacency. In Cape Town, paradise and peril walk side by side. Acapulco. Once a glamorous playground for the rich and famous, Acapulco is now a city haunted by cartel violence. The bay remains beautiful, but the city is plagued by public shootouts, extortion, and brazen crime. Sunbathing on the beach can be interrupted by police cordoning off crime scenes. danger is ever present. Cartels exploit the city's geography, using hillsides for lookouts and targeting businesses for extortion. Domestic tourists still visit, sticking to main strips and returning to hotels before dark, a calculated risk for a beach getaway. International tourists are fewer, often older travelers or bargain seekers lured by low prices. The tourism industry tries to maintain normalcy. Cliff divers still perform, cocktails are served, but armed soldiers patrol the beaches. The contrast is surreal, sipping a margarita as masked soldiers drive by. Violence is unpredictable and can erupt anywhere, making the entire city a potential conflict zone. The glamour of the past is gone, replaced by decay and fear. The direct warning: the risk is not worth the discount. Even with precautions, safety is never guaranteed. In Acapulco, paradise has been lost. Port-au-Prince, Haiti's capital, is engulfed by overlapping crises, political instability, disasters, poverty, and now, gang rule. Gangs control large parts of the city, including critical infrastructure, and kidnapping for ransom is rampant. The government is nearly powerless. Gang leaders rule with impunity. Daily life is a gamble, finding food, avoiding gang checkpoints, and surviving random violence. The city is paralyzed by fear, with shortages of fuel, food, and medicine pushing people to the brink. Tourism here is non-existent. Only journalists, diplomats, and aid workers enter, driven by duty and a commitment to help. These professionals operate under strict security, moving in armored vehicles and fortified compounds. But risk is ever present. Even foreigners are not immune. Kidnappings and violence are constant threats. Despite the chaos, Haiti's culture endures vibrant art, music, and a powerful history of resilience. Aid workers witness daily acts of courage and kindness, but the cost is immense. The strongest advice: do not go unless you are with a professional organization equipped for extreme danger. Port-au-Prince is not a place for independent travelers. The risks are simply too high. We've journeyed through danger and seen why people are still drawn to these cities. Here's the secret: edge theory. The idea that true self-discovery happens at the edge of our comfort zone, near danger. It's not about recklessness, but about the transformative power of confronting the unknown. This drive for authenticity and intensity explains why some seek out the world's most challenging places. They're not just chasing adrenaline, they're seeking deeper understanding. Travel, at its best, is education. Sometimes perilous, always profound. Thanks for watching Informed Tourist. If you found this helpful, like and subscribe to support the channel. For more travel insights, check out our next video on the world's most isolated communities. Informed Tourist goes everywhere, so you don't have to.